Mike the Bee, the music. Hello, little flowers. Let's get right to it and address the elephant in the room. So if you've been following me for the past 2 years, roughly, you'll notice something different about this video. Recently, I got to thinking, I really haven't been doing a whole lot of FaceTime in my videos because I want you guys to experience what I experienced. I want you to see what I saw. I don't want you to see my face the entire time. I don't want you to see me while I'm talking to you and describing a ride, an attraction, food, whatever seems to be going on that day. So I've been thinking here recently, how can I do this where I can bring you guys along on my adventures? I'm not taking myself away from my day, whether I'm spending it with friends, family, or even if I'm just having a solo day at the park or wherever I am that day. I've decided to invest, with the help of my sponsor, in a green screen. I got some new lighting. I've done a little bit of research and now I'm just trying to figure it all out. I'm bringing you along for the ride. So I hope you enjoy this new format. It's a learning process, like I said, for myself, so there'll be some bumps here and there along the way, but hopefully we'll get everything worked out and this will be turned into a really fun and exciting vlog for all of you to enjoy. So now that all that's out of the way, let's go. So today's adventure takes us to Magic Kingdom Park, where I'm meeting up with the girls. They're here on vacation celebrating my friend Kelly's birthday. So if you've been following along, you've definitely seen the girls before, and I know you've seen Kelly a time or two. Well, they're back and they're having fun today at Magic Kingdom Park. Now the girls like to get up super early so they can enjoy pretty much their entire day while they're here on vacation. I, for one, I'm not a morning person. I don't feel the need to get up at the butt crack of dawn to get to the park anymore. So I met up with them a little bit later on Main Street after their lunch at Tony's. Now, it is spring break season and we were expecting the crowds to be higher than normal or about on par with the season in full force. Talking about the crowds, my personal news feeds and reels and everything have started to become more and more full of people basically complaining about crowd levels, not just at Disney and at Magic Kingdom, but at all the Central Florida theme parks. And so I kind of feel like I need to address the situation just a little bit. So let's take a side note from our little adventure for a minute and let me see if I can help maybe some people understand the crowd situation here at the Central Florida theme parks. So let's see if we can put this into perspective just a little bit. So Magic Kingdom Park at Walt Disney World. I'm just going to talk about Magic Kingdom Park because that's where we're going today. So that park is the most visited theme park in the world. And it's been the most visited theme park for the past few years. In the world right now, there's just over 8 billion people living on planet Earth. Now, obviously, all these people are not coming to Disney World. They're not coming to Central Florida. That's not on their bucket list. They probably don't even know about it. The average number so far the past few years of visitors just to Magic Kingdom theme park has been just over 17 million guests. Searching the internet for an answer. So Magic Kingdom Park, again, on an average day, this is an average day, there's no super special events going on, there's no holidays. So on an average day at Magic Kingdom Park, they see anywhere from 50 to 60,000 people in the one day. Now this is nothing official from Disney. I've found nothing official from Disney that I could get you numbers. So this is from people that have crunched the numbers and all kind of seem to be agreeing upon these actual numbers. I'm trying to put this into perspective for people. Like, how many people is that? Like, I can't even think. If you've been to Fantasmic over at Disney Hollywood Studios, there is a theater that it has seating and all that good stuff. There's like a little kind of VIP like party section that they have, I guess, dessert parties and that sort of thing, dining package, all that good stuff. When it's full to capacity, it says it can hold about 10,000 people. So you take that stadium, you multiply it by 5 or 6 That is a normal day, a normal capacity for Magic Kingdom Park. What I want to try to say is there's not really a not busy time anymore. I would say download the My Disney Experience app. That is your best tool, especially while you're in the park. It keeps it up to date with real wait times, with dining, if there's any availability as far as reservations, or if there's a walk-up wait list, that sort of thing. I truly do believe you can still go to Magic Kingdom Park or any of the Walt Disney World theme parks without planning anything and still have a good time. It's all in your mindset, because if you're already going into it thinking, oh my God, it's going to be crowded. Oh my God, the wait times are going to be super long. We're not going to do anything. You're already setting yourself up to not have a good day. So go with a good mindset. Pick something, focus on that, get that done, and then you're going to have a great time. You're going to have a wonderful time, and you're going to think it's great. That's my 2 cents on the subject. I hope that kind of helped maybe a little bit. And you take this and, you just have a good time when you're here on vacation. All right, moving right along. It's time to meet up with the girls. And so I met up with them on Main Street. They had lunch at Tony's. They said it was a great experience. And so then we all headed to Pirates of the Caribbean for the first attraction together on this day. Now, for those of you who don't know, Pirates was not an opening day attraction, and it actually was not meant to be in this park. They kind of thought that the Florida location was too close to the real Caribbean, and that the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction would not go over as well as it did in Disneyland. So, unbeknownst to them, they opened the park. They have the, all the ceremonies and ribbon cuttings and speeches, and people are like, where are the pirates? So they kind of had to regroup and come back together and say, we need to make a Florida version of our Pirates attraction. And so that's what they did. And so they opened the attraction on December 15th of 1973, almost 2 years after the park opened initially. So they finally did get their Pirates of the Caribbean ride. It's just a fun, nostalgic ride for most people. It has seen a lot of changes over the years. Some of the scenes that have been revamped, and then of course the pirate movies came out, the whole franchise with Johnny Depp. So then those characters got plugged into the attraction to kind of bring it all full circle. There's been other versions made all over the world. So this attraction and these characters are loved by so many, and we do enjoy this attraction a lot. And they take your picture. So we got done with Pirates, and we decided we were going to go and get on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad over in Frontierland, when we kind of got caught up by the parade. Now the parade is the Festival of Fantasy Parade. It is celebrating its 10th year of running at Magic Kingdom Park, which is kind of exciting. It does step off in Frontierland at 3 o'clock, which means if you're waiting kind of by the castle and Main Street, which is where a lot of people want to see the parade, you're going to be waiting a good, probably, I would give it like 20 minutes. Sometimes it's 15. It really depends on how fast the actual parade is moving that day. So you will not see the parade on that side of the park until about 3:20-ish. So 3:15, 3:20 is a safe time to say that you will see it. If that's where you choose to wait and watch the parade. So yeah, let's go get a spot and let's just catch the parade real quick. Hello everybody, it's a great day for parade here in Frontierland. We are waiting for the Festival of Fantasy Parade to kick off during its 10th year run here at Magic Kingdom Park. So with all that being said, let's get this parade started. Well, it looks like the Fairy Tale Garden is the first to make its way down the street, led by the beauty herself, Belle, and her beast. Next in the garden, we'll find Cinderella and Prince Charming all decked out and ready for the ball. And you might find a chill in the air with Anna and Elsa having a snow day as usual. But on the flip side, you will find Princess Tiana and Prince Naveen having a swinging good time. Do you have a dream? Well, I have a dream, and so do our friends from Tangled as they sail down the street in a mobile snuggly duckling. And it looks like everybody's accounted for as they search for those lanterns in the sky. Let's go to the runway under the sea with the Little Mermaid. Heading down the street is Ariel and her fishy friends, dressed to their absolute best in this one-of-a-kind music box style float. It's a celebration in the street worthy of royalty. Alright, I need everybody to think of a happy thought, and then we can all fly with Peter Pan. Leading the way are the Lost Boys under Peter's direction, but hanging on not too far away is Captain Hook. He better look out for Tick-Tock Croc. Of course, at the end of the rainbow is the ever-charming Tinkerbell, who's having a little fun with Mr. Smee. Looks like there's another party going on with Flora, Fauna, Merryweather, and Prince Philip from Sleeping Beauty. I hope everybody was invited this time, because I noticed some nasty vines and crows kind of hanging about. That usually only means one thing. Looks like Maleficent has made her way to the party in true dragon form. If you don't look out, things are going to get heated up real quick. And what's a Disney parade without a grand finale? And I do believe this is the grandest finale of them all. All the Fantasyland friends have come together to join the celebration. It looked like everybody has shown up for this celebration. I see all 7 dwarves along with Snow White. It looks like Alice and Mad Hatter have made their way out of Wonderland. Jiminy Cricket is in tow, and also Pinocchio. I see a little Figaro spinning around trying to catch a little bit of Cleo. Dumbo the flying elephant has got his feather, he's ready to fly. And everybody's favorite duck, Donald. Of course, he still thinks he's number 1. There's the gang for Fantasia. And then on the very, very end, I see my favorite guy and Mickey's pal, Pluto. Bringing up the rear, we got Goofy along with Chip and Dale and Daisy. And then the grandest finale of them all, in the hot air balloon, we see Mickey and Minnie waving to all of their friends and fans as they bring this parade to a close. Now, if you've never seen the Festival of Fantasy Parade, I do suggest you catch it if you're ever at Magic Kingdom Park at Walt Disney World. The parade usually kicks off at 3 o'clock, starting in Frontierland. If it's super, super busy, there might be 2 showings. Of course, check the Times Guide to be sure on the day of your visit. Well, after the fun parade, we headed over to Big Thunder Mountain Railroad to see if we could catch a train to tour the mountain. This attraction is also what I consider another classic Disney World Magic Kingdom attraction. It's a really fun, I consider it a family coaster. I do know there is a height restriction. It is a little rough around the edges, but it's a fun ride. Not to mention the scenery can be absolutely beautiful and breathtaking. So if you like coasters, it doesn't go upside down or do anything crazy like that. It is a rougher ride, so just keep that in mind. But if you do like coasters, make sure you check this one out on your next visit. Well, it was snack time, so we decided to head to the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor located on Main Street to get some ice cream. On our way there, we did pass by Pooh and Tigger. They were heading to their meet and greet location. If you ever see characters in passing, more than likely they're on their way to or from their meet and greet location. They're probably not going to stop for pictures, autographs, that sort of thing. So if you do see characters or you do want character photos, autographs, any of that stuff, all that information, of course, is on the My Disney Experience app. You can check out the times for meetings and locations on the day of your visit if that is something you're interested in. So we did make it to the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor located on Main Street, USA. It is a very small shop and it is a grab and go. There is some seating around, so if you're looking for some place to sit and enjoy your ice cream, it is there if you can find an open seat. Otherwise, you just grab, go, and enjoy a little stroll around the park. Around the hub, it is a very pretty park atmosphere in front of the castle, get some good pictures, all that good stuff. So my friend decided to try the NSA Raspberry Sorbet. At first we thought they were putting Mickey ears on him, which we thought was cute, and then it turns out they added a third one, so it kind of looked like Lotso hugging Bear in a way, because he was pink. Of course it was raspberry, not strawberry, but you know, it was still fun to get that on our ice cream. I decided to go with a more traditional root beer float. I haven't had a root beer float in a long time. I used to get them a lot growing up, and I saw it on the menu, and I was like, I've just I gotta do it. So I got the root beer float, and it really did not disappoint. It's classic, it's simple, but it really, really hit the spot. So it was getting later in the day, and we did have dining reservations, so we kind of decided it was probably best if we just went ahead and headed out, concluding our day at Magic Kingdom Park. Before we headed out, I wanted to stop into a little area that a lot of people just don't stop and take a look at, and that's the Firehouse. This is Firehouse 71. It is in the very front of the park when you enter to the left-hand side. Usually the fire engine is in there and you can actually go in there and look at it. It was not in there on the day of my visit, but the other part I wanted to go in there and take a look at and kind of show you all is along all the walls are tons and tons and tons of patches. Now these patches have been donated to this firehouse from actual fire stations and some police stations all over the world. So it's just fun to go in there and see all the different cities from the US and just all the different countries and fire stations. So they're just from all over the place, and there's a lot of them. So it might be fun to go in there and see if you can find the ones from your hometown or where you're currently living at. So it's just something fun to go look at, check out while you're at Magic Kingdom Park. So we did end up exiting Magic Kingdom Park, and I decided to head over to the Contemporary Hotel before heading to our actual dinner reservation, because it was Easter time as well while we were there, and I know that they do a chocolate Easter egg display that I really truly wanted to look at and check out and see if there was anything new and different from this year's display. And it did not disappoint. Now this year's display was located on the very first floor by the main check-in in the main building, and also by the entrance to the Steakhouse 71 restaurant. But there were several just wonderfully designed Easter eggs that were on display. Of course, they're all made out of different things, mostly chocolate, modeling chocolate, fondant, gum paste, all kinds of edible stuff is put into making these eggs. There was also a birdhouse that was made from bread. So that was different and new for this year that I noticed. I believe everything else on the table was new for this year as well. I was told there were other eggs throughout the resort. I really didn't have time to go on a scavenger hunt, and I didn't really have any time to go back. But it was nice to see these eggs. It's always a fun treat for me to check out the artistry of the pastry teams across property. So I made my way over to the Yacht Club, which is where we were having dinner. And then upon entering the lobby of the Yacht Club, I noticed they also had a very small chocolate Easter egg display as well. Of course, theirs was all Moana themed. So it included all the characters that we know and love from the animated movie. It was very, very nice and refreshing to see them put out a display as well. I really enjoyed the coconuts. I like the coconuts from Moana. I think they're a fun character, and to see that represented was a plus for me. Of course, all the main characters, Moana of course is represented. There's Apua, there's even, I can't remember his name, but the crab, the shiny crab from the movie was there as well. It was another very well done display. Of course, it's all edible as well. So you're talking, chocolate, as well as other just good stuff to eat. So it was a nice beginning to our experience at the Yacht Club. So our dinner choice this evening was the Ale and Compass restaurant, which is located in the Yacht Club. Now we've eaten there before, and we really do enjoy this restaurant. We started out with the famous Parker House rolls. These are a must-do if you ever get a chance to eat at the Ale and Compass. They do come with 3 spreads. They come with a bacon jam, a puff cheese, and a citrus butter. My partner and then a friend of ours went with the New England seafood pot pie. It is shrimp, scallops, jumbo lump crab, sustainable catch of the day, baby carrots, pearl onions, peas, potatoes, crustacean cream, and a flaky crust. Now, my partner has gotten this before, and the flaky crust used to be on the top, kind of like a traditional pot pie would be. They have decided to make it more like the bowl of the pot pie. And even though they did that, my partner and my friend said it still turned out to be a very tasty and enjoyable dish. So if you like seafood, this might be something you'd want to consider if you decide to eat at the Ale and Compass. I went with the bacon and Vermont cheddar burger. It comes with caramelized onions. It's on a Parker House bun. It has applewood smoked bacon, lettuce, tomato, and herb mayo. It does come with truffle fries, but I opted to upgrade to the garlic fries, and they were just as tasty. The burger was absolutely delicious. It is cooked to order, and yeah, so it was actually a really good choice, and I'm glad I went for that. So a friend of ours got a side order of the truffle fries because they are really, really good. Now, we were told that you can no longer substitute your fries that come with your meal for truffle fries, even for an upcharge. You have to get the side of the truffle fries if that's something you would be interested in. It does come with a roasted shallot mayo, but they are very delicious. So if you're extra hungry or you just want to get them as an app or just a little extra side, I do recommend getting the truffle fries. So our other friend decided to go with the New York strip. It comes with a maitre d' hotel butter, truffle fries, house-made steak sauce, and a watercress salad. Unfortunately, she said that she really didn't care for this. It really wasn't that good. Not that she didn't like it completely, but she said it just could have been a little bit better. So we got done with our dinner at the Ale and Compass. It was actually overall really, really good. As normal, like I said, we have eaten there before. We do enjoy the Ale and Compass, and we will definitely be back again. We had a super, super fun-filled day, but guess what? It's not done yet. We made our way over to Port Orleans French Quarter for those famous Mickey-shaped beignets. So if you're looking for the beignets, they are located at the French Quarter, right when you walk in the front door. It is to the left at the Scat Cat Club Cafe. There's the Scat Cat Club, which is a nice little lounge. There's live music, usually on the weekends. But you can check out all that on the My Disney Experience app to see if anybody's playing and when they're playing. It's a really fun experience, especially if you're looking for something to do later in the evening. At the Scat Cat Club Cafe, my partner got the Baton Rouge beignets. You get 2 beignets, and you get to choose between a Bailey's Irish Cream liqueur, Kahlua liqueur, or a rum chata liqueur. He always gets these, and he says they are absolutely delicious. I decided to try one of their seasonal beignets. This is the raspberry beignet. It's the Mickey-shaped beignet, and it's covered with a raspberry kind of drizzle sauce. It was actually pretty good. I thought that the raspberry sauce was not overpowering. It melted very, very well with the actual beignet itself. I would definitely get this again. Now, I do want to put a side note. Now, most of the regular Mickey beignets usually come in packs of 3, and I believe they have a 6-pack as well. They do have a Mickey beignet sundae, which comes with 3 Mickey beignets, and then you chose the ice cream and topping. Now, the specialty beignets mostly come as a 1. So you get 1 beignet, and then whatever's on the top. So just make sure you're clarifying, because if you think you're getting 3 and you end up getting the 1, or vice versa, you think you're getting 1 and you end up with 3. So just clarify that when you're ordering them, and then that way you know you're getting the right number of beignets that you're looking for. Alright guys, well that's gonna do it. That is our fun-filled day we had with Kelly and the girls. Happy birthday, Kelly. This is only day number 1. We have a whole nother day to go through. I hope you guys enjoyed this little adventure, and I hope you guys like this new kind of setup. Again, I'm still playing around with it to see what I can do, what I like, or whatever. Let me know what you guys think. Drop me some comments down below, and let me know, do you like it, do you not like it, things you think I could probably change or do differently. I'm just here to share my experiences with all of you and make it fun. So that's the whole point, just having fun. So as always, thank you for following along on these little adventures of mine. And as always, I am Mike the Bee. You never know I'm going to be. I'm just going to be. You be too. I'll see you guys later. Bye.